see. I might slip up, I might fall, oversleep, forget to call. Wait, hold up. What's up, everybody? Just off the bat, I want to say thank you for watching this vlog. This is actually my first vlog. The reason why I wanted to create a vlog was just because I got a lot of questions about the things that I did to try to get into med school, and the things that I did at undergrad. So I thought that it was a great idea to answer some of those questions. Just to give you some background information, I'm an MS1 student. During undergrad, I was a biochemistry major. I specifically chose that major because I knew that going into taking the MCAT, that there was a biochemistry section, and that a lot of it was, either going to be biochemistry or organic chemistry based. And I definitely think that that was a good choice for a major in general. So just to give you a little summary or a short summary, I don't want to make it too long about my undergraduate career, but freshman year came in as a biochemistry major. I say that overall I probably did, pretty good compared to everybody else. Probably to me, I did average. I had a good balance between going out, having fun, enjoying college life, but at the same time trying to focus on my academics. One tip that I would say when you're choosing your classes, especially, some semesters you're going to have like 2 to 3 STEM classes in that semester, spread it out. I didn't really have to worry about that my fall semester, but my spring semester, I think they try to make us take 3 STEM classes. But I pushed my biology off into the summer, and that made my spring load a little bit less stressful. And then in the summertime, I focused specifically on biology, and I think that was a really good idea. And I continued to do that throughout my first and second year, just to make my load a little bit less. And I think that helped me maintain my GPA as well. So after the summer of my freshman year, I took biology, and I came in sophomore year with just a mindset of wanting to do better. Like, I know I had a good start freshman year, but I knew sophomore year, especially sophomore year, because you don't have that many credits. So the better you do, like the higher your GPA will go up. So I did really well my sophomore year, and I saw my GPA really skyrocket. And seeing your GPA skyrocket after 2 semesters, it really motivates you to want to do better. So that's one tip. If you can start freshman year, that's great. But sophomore year is really the time that if you didn't buckle down freshman year, you want to buckle down sophomore year and really do well. So yeah, really do well sophomore year. Sophomore year is also a time that I look to do different internships and research. So the spring semester of my sophomore year, I started applying to different internships, like at organizations such as the NIH, different schools like Johns Hopkins, VCU as well. So that was really huge for me. And I think that doing research at that age was really beneficial to me, because I actually did a research program at the Johns Hopkins University. And that was, just a different environment, because I didn't really know anybody. Just having to manage a budget on your own and just live by yourself for those 10 weeks. It was really a huge maturation process for me. And I think that a lot of people will benefit from doing those research positions that are, outside of those environments that they're used to. So going into my junior year, I knew that it was time to take the MCAT. So going into my junior year, I wanted to maintain my GPA, but also, take the MCAT. The way my university works is that we have about a 5-week winter session that you can take classes, and I used that part of that time to take the MCAT. I just wanted to see how it was going to be. I probably knew that I wasn't going to get the score I wanted, but I decided to take it anyway. Didn't get the score I wanted, but it just not getting the score I wanted motivated me to want to do better. So after my junior year, I maintained my GPA as well. And in the summertime, I started mid-June, and I studied to about mid-August for the MCAT. And then going into my senior year, I got my MCAT score, and I got the score that I wanted, and I was really happy about that I didn't have to take it again. So senior year, I didn't try to, be affected by, what's called senioritis. I think it's just intrinsic in me that I wanted to do well, no matter, whether I was going to graduate, no matter what or anything. So I kept my grades up. And I continued to apply to medical schools. I started applying to medical schools the summer before my senior year. I'm really thankful for my parents, because they really wanted me to get into a school. So they, kind of like pushed me to apply to as many schools as possible. But maybe like a caveat there is that you might not need to apply to as many schools as you think. Like, I applied to probably over 20. Maybe you only want to apply to 10, have schools that you think that you have a chance of getting into, as well as having a couple reaches as well, and then a couple in betweens. Because applying to med school is very, very, very expensive. The whole medical school process in general is very expensive, from MCAT prep courses to applying to the actual schools, getting the funds to actually go to these interviews and things like that. So especially if you're somebody who is going to budget on your own, you have to be smart with your money. So like I said, going into that winter session of my senior year, I started getting interviews for schools. But even prior to that, I actually got a lot of rejections. I got, 2 or 3 rejections from schools that I thought maybe I was going to get interviews or get into. So I guess my spirits were a little bit down, but I was still motivated to hope that I was going to get into a school. So if you're in the same position, just know that you have to be motivated to think that you're smart enough, you had a good resume, you had a good application, that you are going to get into a school. So don't lose faith. So I started doing interviews, and maybe in subsequent videos I can go into different interview tips that I have that made me successful in my interviews. So it's actually the school that I'm actually at right now. I interviewed one Wednesday and got in the next week, and I could not believe it. It was just a euphoric experience. So once I got into the school that I wanted to, I just wanted to finish out med school. I mean, my undergraduate career strong. So I, continued to do well in my classes and things like that. Graduated. And that's last summer before med school. You just try to have as much fun as you can before you matriculate to school. So that's basically my med school journey. If you have more questions, I can make more videos to answer questions. If I think of different things to make videos about, I can go ahead and make videos too. I hope to people who want to get into med school, whether you're in high school, you're already in undergrad, I hope this video answers a lot of your questions. And just want to say thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it.